Great TV. Too bad it's too big for my apartment. I have no idea where to turn it on. Could you believe how many monitors one person could have in one room? I think these systems would rather control me than I control them. And this is how the dear professor ended up. Blue rays making a silhouette on the floor. I don't understand why the police are making so much fuss about it. I mean, we are in the slums. People get killed here on a daily basis. And all of a sudden there's a team of androids closing the crime scene, a detective, and all this advanced equipment. I don't know what it is, but something smells here. The police projector substitutes for ordinary chalk. Scientific scribble. I can't make anything out of it. There's one more board at the back. It won't move. It's stuck. Scientific books. Unlabeled switch with an indicator. I hope nothing happens if I switch the switch. Nothing happened. At least nothing I could see. There's one more. I don't know what it is, but it's definitely something important. Homer, come here. Don't be afraid. Now, you see? Wait, where are you going? And it's gone. Never mind. It didn't just have a label with its name on the neck, but also some pendant with the word performium written on it. I wonder what that means. Great! Now I can see what the professor was hiding in there. Professor's personal documents. The rest is probably completely useless. I'll just leave it here. Fieldx employee card. The kind only important people get. The professor's not going to need it anymore. The poster reminds me of something. An old movie, maybe? I'll leave it alone. It's the only pretty thing in the place. I think it's coming off. I'll try to straighten it up a bit. Horror show! I'll be damned. The poster wasn't just decoration. The professor was a prudent guy. The video camera is homemade, but it's useful as a spying glass. Hopefully, something useful is recorded on the disc. and I'll be able to play it. I wouldn't be surprised if the professor encrypted it. Anyway, Petrenko's murderer should be recorded here. A recording from the hidden camera monitoring the professor's apartment, and hopefully proof of my innocence. It's not going to happen. Bingo! I wasn't the last person who saw the professor alive. I don't care who that woman is. I just hope this will make good enough proof. This must be a great place to sleep. I'd love to have a nap, but there's no time.
So, have you decided you want to die?
I don't think so. I have proof I wasn't the last one speaking with the professor.
What proof?
This one. It's a recording from...
Shut up, I'm not blind. Ah, an old friend of mine. I know this girl a little already. So you're not the murderer after all. What a shame. I hoped I'd be able to do away with the crackpot who killed the professor myself. But what can I do? Let's go upstairs instead of standing here in the middle of the warehouse. So you want to become part of the resistance, to fight the establishment.
Exactly.
Considering you found that proof, you're probably worth cooperating with. I had a feeling you didn't murder him, but I had no evidence to the contrary. Anyway, let's get to the point. The resistance fights the establishment with its bare hands. We don't have androids, we don't have equipment, we don't have anything. Andorra, Theolux, the state, they all go for our throats.
But the fellow from the bar thinks the state is fine.
Yes, but times are changing. The state's probably starting to suspect something, so it's trying to protect its position. Let's continue. So we have to help ourselves. Andorra's planning something right now, but nobody knows what. It's known that Andorra is halting some of its constructions, though, and it seems quite strange. Theolux isn't exactly innocent either, but we'll keep that for another time. And in the first place, you have to find some documentation from the construction. Anything you can lay your hands on. Now, you'll have to get inside their local office somehow, but all in secret. If something happens to you, or someone catches you, it will be the end.
But I don't have...
The card, I know. Now you have one. Go and do what is needed. Don't return here until you have all the documents. Do you have any questions?
Who are you?
Look, when you're here longer, you will get to know two things. The first one is my name, and the second one is that names aren't important at all. Until then, you can call me No Name.
What are Andorra and Felix planning?
Do you think that if we knew we would be sending you out spying? We don't know yet. and you'll have to find out.
It doesn't seem like a simple matter to me. Why are you sending me?
They already know most of us. They have us recorded on cameras. We cannot get inside as easily as you can.
Well, I should go. I've got enough information for now.
I think so too. Now get out of here and don't return without those documents. And I probably don't have to remind you that if you say a word about any of this to anybody, you'll end up with a hole in your head, or worse. Actually, wait a minute. I can give you this useful toy.
What is it?
The only thing I can give you that can help you in your mission. An EMP gun. It can paralyze an android or anything electronic for a while. The android won't know that it's been paralyzed, but be careful so that nobody else sees you.
And what happens if I use it on something different than an android?
Can't tell you. It can do a different thing every time.
Thanks. I think it could be useful.